Absolute Zero Refrigeration has been going since 2016. I've been in the industry for roughly about 14 years. We try to operate in the large commercial and industrial sector. Even for a small team of 4 at the moment and looking to grow, we certainly pack a punch. We've got experience from supermarket work, underbench chillers and air conditioning, HVAC as well, but we certainly prefer the larger stuff. And operate in the greater Auckland area. We've got a site all the way down to Hamilton and occasionally beyond, travel out of town. So we've just got a compressor that's been pulled out for overhaul after operating for about 50,000 hours. It's actually slightly overdue. So it's a full stripped down bearing replacement, and every component will be measured and make sure that everything's still within specification. It's a good time for us to change the oil as well and put a fresh charge in there and get it back together and back in operation. First introduction with REFLO was in the start of 2016 when this plant got commissioned, and we've been using it in the system ever since. We've managed to keep the majority of the original charge in there due to regular testing that we get our oil analysis back, and generally you wouldn't stretch them out that far, but with everything testing fine and no early warnings or anything of the oil breaking down or oxidising popping up, we decided to see how far it can go. And every 6 months we get good results, return back, and it's just kept going in the same system. Generally it will be about 25,000 hours for an inspection. Some of the manufacturer recommendations for the application that this one's operating in will be about 40. So we've pushed it out a little bit further just by monitoring the system, regular vibration analysis, thermal imaging, oil sampling as well, and we've been comfortable pushing it a little bit further. So as you can see, this just had a quick little rub up. This is the old side bearing that's come out, and the general condition of that for the hours that the machine's done is phenomenal. With relying on oil pressure to keep a certain gap between your bearings and your journals on your rotors, if any of these bearings had to fail, or you had a lubrication issue or any other mechanical failure, it's best to pull it apart and basically do a more preventative approach rather than something failing or a rotor driving into the thrust face of the plate. And once you have a major mechanical failure on something like this, you're up for a new machine where it can be prevented. And luckily this one is quite nice and tight. Pulling this compressor at this time now, we believe we caught it early before it failed prematurely. Other products that we use apart from the REFLO is the Camco product, the POE oil. We've done a couple of conversions on some of our equipment across a few sites, and the product so far has been excellent. We would recommend REFLO oil just by our experience with it. The oil's been a good product, and along with that, Euromarc's a brilliant company to deal with. We send off an email or sometimes even a text to Clayton. We get a response, provide a delivery address, and our products get delivered on time.